think we're on. Yes, we are. Good evening, folks.
Howdy.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the kitchen. Is it on Kishton? What's kitchen in
Christian,
Irish?
isn't it?
Kishton, is it?
Yeah,
Kishton?
Yeah. I think so.
On Kishton. Welcome back to the kitchen. Very happy Saturday to you all. Hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather that we're having. Thanks very much to Mr. P. Riley, aka Eamon Lawler. Very good set for the last hour. I don't know if any of the rest of you are out watching the space shuttle or rocket or whatever you want to call it flying over. We saw nothing.
Not watching it, as
No.
the case may be.
Yeah. Hi, Darren. Waste of time. Stephen Major, you're still up. Fair play to you. I don't know what time in the morning it is, but he wrote to our page earlier on this morning, Jay, to say that they were doing it all nighter again. So here they are, still up, still alive and well. Joining us from the lovely place in Melbourne, I believe. Now, loads of birthdays to get through, so I want to say them first before I forget. Hi, Nori. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Caroline. Okay, a couple of birthdays. Darren Evans is celebrating today. Darren Evans, you've just literally said hi, and here I am wishing you a happy birthday. Darren is celebrating his birthday today, so happy birthday, Darren. And then tomorrow, Marie Carroll is celebrating her birthday. Marie, I don't know if you're on yet, but happy birthday for tomorrow. I'm not standing up, Shane, at 22:15 and leaving here to go outside and look up at the sky in the dark. Not happening. If I didn't see it at 8:42, I'm not going to see it at 22:15. And also Louise McElroy should be on her sister's hens, and unfortunately it was cancelled, so they're here tonight tuning in. So hello to Louise and all the lovely hens. Lots of comments coming in. I can't keep with them all. So, as usual, we're just getting sorted here in terms of where we're sending our feeds. Don't forget, you can do the same. You can start a watch party, or you can share the link on your page. That way people will join this actual feed rather than the watch party.
And please do. Please keep sharing them and starting the watch parties and doing all that sort of jazz, because the more people that listen to us, the more lively the sessions be, the more requests come in. It all goes kind of full circle. So please do.
Yes. Now, down the bottom left corner, I think it's the bottom left. No, bottom right corner of your screen, you will see we have changed our little charity logo. It's very hard to make out, but we'll just give you a little bit of background, and then later on we will put up the link. It's a GoFundMe page. So as you all know, we do a gig in a beautiful village called Graignamanagh down in Kilkenny. And this is one of the locals down there. And sadly, she was diagnosed with a tumour 20 weeks into her pregnancy. And she had to undergo surgery to have it removed and everything else. And she gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. His name is Sam, 6 weeks early, back in March. And she has since now had to leave her home and go to Beaumont for chemo and radiotherapy. While her husband and her baby are at home, and then unfortunately contacted COVID-19 on top of it all. So she is looking, not her in particular, two of her best friends are going to shave their heads on the 13th of June. And they are looking for a few bob, and we would love to raise some money here tonight for it. So there's a GoFundMe page there. We're going to try and post it onto the feed. That way you can click on it as well.
Yeah,
so
we've an awful lot of friends down in Graignamanagh, and Caroline Murray is a good friend of ours, and she would know Chloe and her situation and stuff. So just for the weekend that's in it, I suppose, if you fancy donating a few bob, it's going to a very good cause. I'm going to post the link up there now, or try to anyway.
So the link has gone up there now to a GoFundMe page, folks. If you have any money whatsoever, big or small, it's going to a really, really lovely family. Yeah, it's up there now. At least it should be.
Yeah, so now you should see that link at the top of your feed the whole time.
And feel free to leave the link, or leave our link rather, to go now if you want to post a few bob to it. It's a very good cause, as I said. Right. Couple of requests to get through. I've done all the birthdays, so I think that's everybody mentioned for birthdays.
Speaking of Caroline, she said you look fabulous.
Oh, thanks very much, Caroline. I don't feel fabulous, but thanks very much for...
Yeah, Eve is a bit under the weather today.
I'm a bit under the weather today, but look, nevertheless, show will go on.
Hello, Joanne. Hello, Jack.
Hi, Jack. Hello to all the little banditos watching in.
Mary Bennett is watching. Hello, how are you?
Thank you, Eamon Lawler.
Jackie Tobin. Ground control to Major Tom, says Matt. I'm surprised you're not asking for July.
Just with the day that's in it, I think.
Right, so yeah, as we said, the link to that GoFundMe page is there for anybody who might be looking for it. You'll see it. It's up the top of the comments all the time. It should be anyway. What do we start with?
Hopefully our babies both stay asleep, so... Oh, and anyone in our neighbourhood is listening, we have a speaker out the back.
Being that a lot of people are in their gardens, I hope you don't mind. If you don't want to hear us, start throwing shit over the wall.
Yeah.
Money, £50 notes.
Now, what do you want to start with?
Yeah, I'll do that one for Tommy Hickey.
Yeah.
I've no cap, will
I gave you one earlier, it's just
no,
there. Yeah.
Yes.
So Tommy Hickey was looking for this one on last Saturday.
Hello, Louise. Welcome along. Yes, Tommy used to be a barman in a pub that I used to play in Saggart. And
the pub where we met,
yes.
actually.
And he used to like me doing this one, so I'll do this one for Tommy. I hope he's well. Inside the eye of your mind, don't you know he might find a better place to play? You said that you'd never be all the things that you've seen, they slowly fade away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face. You ain't never gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's not all day. And please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band to throw it all away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my bed. Because you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face. You ain't never gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away. But don't look back in anger, I heard you say. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away. Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say, at least not today. The neighbours are out again. How are you all? I hope that's not too loud out there, is it? You can throw stones over the wall if it's too loud. Might just bring it back a bit on this.
It's hard to know what it's like out there. And you asked me to go past. I can't squeeze past.
Here, walk past and just have a look like it's hard to stand yours up. Doing a little sound check. Making sure we're not deafening the neighbours.
Now,
Will I do another one?
if you want, I don't mind.
Do you want to get me a...
I'll get you a beer, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do another one, why not? Now, what else do we do? I'm going to do a song for Dermot Brown. Dermot Brown is a mentor of mine, a fella that I played music with for a long, long time in a ballad group. And he passed away 4 years ago this weekend. And I'd just like to kind of remember him. We had a lot of good times together. And he was one of a kind. So I'm going to do one of Dermot's songs. Just to kind of remember him. I won't do anything too sad now or anything, just he wouldn't like that. He'd like the spirits to be kept up, so. This one for Browner. Come, my little son, and I will tell you what we'll do. Undress yourself and get into bed, and a tale I'll tell to you. It's all about your daddy's a man you seldom see, for he's had to roam far away from home, away from you and me. Remember, laddie is still your dad, though he's working far away. In the cold and the heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. If you fall and hurt yourself and get to feeling bad, it isn't any good, me love, to go running to your dad. For the only time since you were born he's had to spend with you, he was out of a job and he hadn't a bob, he was signing on the broom. Remember, laddie is still your dad, though he's working far away. In the cold and the heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. Now sure we'd like your daddy home, sure it would be fine to have him working near home and to see him all the time. But beggars can be choosers, and we'll have to bear our load, for we need the money your daddy earns from working on that road. Remember that he is still your dad, though he's working far away, in the cold and the heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. Remember that he is still your dad, though he's working far away, in the cold and the heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. In the cold and the heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. Thank you, neighbours. A little bit of Luke Kelly. That's one of Browner's old ones. I hope you're resting well up there, Browner. Cheers to you. Browner was a bricklayer and a builder for most of his life. So that song always reminds me of him, being that it's about Daddy working on the roads.
Norrie is over there with Moira in Scotland, and he sent us a link earlier on in the week. There is a music festival on in his hometown of Montrose at the moment, and because obviously no one is getting to the pubs to see them, everybody's going live. It's a virtual festival, and we had a look at it there yesterday. Some lovely acts on it. We listened, I think, with Buffalo Soldier. Wasn't that who we listened to?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, Norrie. There was some good acts on it, and there was some very questionable acts on it as well. But sure, look.
So Norrie is going to arrange for us to go over there next year to the festival, apparently. Good man, Norrie.
Takes all sorts.
Right. You're out showing it.
Slightly. What you want to do?
I am going to do this one here, Peter Kennedy. You might remember last week we started this song and it was abruptly finished because of the baby wakening. So I literally only did a verse of it for Peter Kennedy.
I don't think it was the baby wakening. Was it the baby wakening, or did I break a string?
No, the baby woke and I had to run. I cut it short, I said to you.
Sarah, welcome along. Listening from Swansea in South Wales. You're very welcome.
Hi, Sarah. Hello to Teresa Ann Bear.
Aisling is on talking to Matt about his rocket. I'd keep that to yourself, Aisling. Now.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Glad we took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. Still together, still going strong. us holding on. We're still together, still going strong.
Still the one.
Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to, still the one I want for life.
Still the one.
Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of, still the one I kiss goodnight.
Still the one. Still the one.
Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to, still the one I want for life. Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of, still the one I kiss goodnight. So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Thank you to the Flanders next door. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks a lot, neighbours. How are you, Keith? Welcome along. Keith is taking the piss out of my shiny head, yeah.
It's only shaved and it got sunburned as well
Yeah, I
today.
shouldn't have
Keith,
shaved
so-
it. That was the problem. I shaved it, you see. The little bit of premature baldness was hiding it. But
And he lost a couple of pounds of hair as well on his beard today, this week,
yeah, I had to do something with it. It's getting out of
for
control.
the summer.
The lockdown beard.
Jerry J goes on there. He won't be impressed that you cut the beard. He was only admiring it last week, saying it was getting lovely and long.
I had to do away with it, Jerry. It was weighing me down. Aerodynamics. Yeah, Tracy is looking for us to do Into the Mystic. I'm not going to tell Tracy that we don't have that ready. You tell her.
Tracy, basically this week was just a bit of a washout when it came to learning songs. Each particular day, something came up that we didn't get a chance. And we really didn't get a chance to do anything that we're not familiar with at all. And that's one of the songs that we're just not familiar with at all. We're not forgetting though. Every time we don't do a song that's on this list, it's added to next week's list.
I know
So we will get round to doing it. I know you're waiting a couple
we
of
said,
weeks
we,
now.
and we said it to her last week that we'd have it for Saturday night, but it's not a song you can kind of half-arse either, Tracy. You know, it's a big song. You want to do it right. Yeah, you're dead right, Riley. I'm too tall for me hair. That's the problem. What one? Yeah, why?
Because Noel Cleary is on there out in his back garden with the television. And his little one, Katie, I think Katie's the eldest. Katie was looking for this song last week and I didn't see it, the post until last week. I would have done it for you last week, Noel, only I didn't see it. So we'll do it for you tonight, especially for Katie Cleary and the gang over there in Lucan out their back garden.
This is another one of them songs that I do my own version of. I cut out the bit in the middle because I don't like it. So, for any Elvis fans, apologies. It's a shortened version. But I just don't think the bridge of this song fits the song. So I just say, fuck it, and I don't do it. So, especially for Katie. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But I can't help take my whole life too. If I can help falling in love with you, if I can help falling in love with you. Little bit of Elvis. Can't help falling in love with you. You see the bit now I left out? I don't like it.
I don't like it. I forgot to ask where everyone is watching in from tonight.
I think they're like two different songs that people just meshed together. It's not even the same.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so there you are.
Yes, so there you go. So let us know where you're watching in from. It's always nice to hear whereabouts people are in the world. What do I do now next? Will I do that one?
Yeah.
Is Paula on? Paula Hanlon. Port Arlington, lovely. Yes, Sandy, I see her out in Bray. The last couple of days you're going out there. Beautiful, beautiful place. Particularly the beach. The beach is lovely out there. Newbridge. Eileen Meany, I might do your song actually.
That's where we were supposed to be tonight. We were
meant to be in the Curragh Inn tonight.
We
in
were
Newbridge,
supposed to be gigging in the Curragh Inn tonight.
Yep. Azerbaijan. Big Dolores in Azerbaijan. Great. Kildare. It's lovely to see people all over the place. We had a chap on earlier in the week. Joselito was his name.
Joselito Castillo.
Castillo, yeah. And he's in Philippines, in Phuket, Philippines. Mary Barrett is there. And of course, Shanna is watching in from America. So hello to all the gang over there. Right, yes, I'll do that one there. Paula Hanlon asked me to do this last week. I said I'll do it for today.
Riley said he's in Calverstown, God's country. It's the only part of the world that God forgot. What is?
Yes, I'm not going to bother taking my guitar out. Okay. Yes, Paula was asking either for this one or a Josh Turner song. So she wanted either Julia Turner or Josh Turner, and we don't really have the Josh Turner one ready. So, capo. Do you know where I played this for? Is it?
I think so.
Right, for anyone who hasn't heard this song before, I think at this stage is all have. But anyway, it's a song called Broken Things. It was sang by an American artist, Julie something or other was her name, and a girl in Oma called Juliet Turner, a singer-songwriter up there, sang it at the memorial for the 98 bombing, the Oma bombing, for all the victims. And I heard it back then, and since then I robbed it and I've been singing it, and it's a beautiful song. Hope you enjoyed. Do you want to stick the reverb on there for me, please, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Good man yourself.
I'll do that for you.
You can have my heart, but it isn't new. It's been used and broken and only comes in blue. It's been down a long road and it got dirty on the way. If I give it to you, will you make You hold me like a child till my frozen tears fall at your feet. Oh, you could have my heart if you don't mind broken things. You could have my heart if you don't mind these tears. But I heard that you make all things new, so I give these pieces all to you. If you wanted, you can have my heart, my heart, my heart, my heart.
That was lovely.
Oh. The neighbours are fucked off, so we're not getting a clap anymore. Oh, Jesus, that's better. Fuck's sake.
Fucking we're doing our bit, will you? Come on.
All you have to do is wash our hands and clap. Fuck's sake, it's not that hard.
All you have to do is drink beer and give an occasional clap.
These are all loving my hat. Thank you very much. I have one in every different colour. I like hats. And I'm not trying to hide up the hair at all. I just, when I wear this dress, I like to wear a hat to match. So. Now. Oh, sorry. Faye is screaming out there and something at me. I think she said, I can't hear you. Right, what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
There's another couple of songs on that as well.
I'm going to do this one. Jackie Tobin was on looking for this one, and Frank Gibbons was looking for it last week, so
Nice song.
I'll do that one.
Yeah. Don't make a balls with now. He tends to always fuck this one up.
I'll do my best. There's support. There's support for you. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me these past few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I come from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. 'Cause Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I have moved, I've kept on moving, I proved the points that I needed proving. I've lost the friends I needed losing, the last season left them sighing. Stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. 'Cause Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room and the forest choir, the flames that could not get any higher. They wither now, they're gone. I'm steady thinking and my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands are shaking and the kisses flow, then I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Oh, Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Thank you. Who's that clapping? Gary, is it? You can always rely on you, Gar.
Ah, yes, that was Caledonia for Frank Gibbons.
Now,
And someone else was looking for it as well earlier.
you might have seen a bit of quick thinking there on Aoife's part. My battery ran out on my guitar halfway through that song, and Aoife had to swing her microphone over to me. Yes, we'll dedicate that one to Nori and Moira as well. That's it for any of our American friends tuned in. That's a Scottish song about the Caledonian mountain range. And someone who lived there and is missing home. So that's what Caledonia is. It's not a person's name. It's a mountain range in Scotland. Sorry that the guitar gave up halfway through, but we got through it.
Ah, these things happen, as they say.
These things happen. Shit happens when you party naked. Now,
let's go back to my list and see what's on it. Katrina didn't leave. You haven't seen her coming on yet, no?
No.
Nor did I.
I got a picture from my cousin of us on the television and her little son looking at us.
Ah, it's adorable.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. But that's us on the telly and the little baby looking. The next generation coming up the stretch.
I love these, by the way. A lot of people after the gig is over send us on like a video or a picture that they may have taken of wherever they've been. Whether it's out in their kitchen or out in their garden or in their sitting room or whatever it might be, and they send it. I love them. And they're great little mementos to have. I might just do that one there because that girl asked for it. No. I'll do it later. I might do this one then, will I?
Yes.
Yes, I'll do this one. Pat Rooney was on looking for this one last week, and I see he's on there now again. Would you like to play it for me? No. Jay's going to play it for me. I normally play this one, but he's going to play it. I do it in there.
Let's not see.
Oh, I don't know you're on. My heart is low. My heart is so low. It's only a woman's heart can be. As only a woman's. As only a woman's. As only a woman's heart can know. Tears that drip from my bewildered eyes, taste of bittersweet romance. You're still in my hopes, you're still on my mind, oh. And even though I manage on my own, my heart is low, my heart is so low, as only a woman's heart can be, as only a woman's, as only a woman's, as only a woman's heart can know. When restless eyes reveal my troubled soul, and memories flood my weary heart, I mourn for my dreams, I mourn for my wasted love, and while I know that I'll survive alone, my heart is low, oh, my heart is so low, as only a woman's heart can be, as only a woman's, only a woman's, as only a woman's heart can know. Yes, my heart is low, oh, my heart is so low, as only a woman's heart can be, as only a woman's, only a woman's, as only a woman's heart can know. It's only a woman's heart can know. You're better at playing it. I think Gemmer's better at playing it, isn't he?
That was lovely.
See, I can't concentrate
Thank
on
you.
the... Thanks, guys. I can't concentrate on the singing and the playing.
That was lovely, yeah.
No, I think it's nicer when Jay plays it.
Michael McInerney, I think you're talking about Turn a Different Corner. I think that's the song you're on about, the George Michael song. Yeah, we should look at that one. Great song.
Yes, April. How are you? You're here. Thanks for that recommendation last night. We thoroughly enjoyed that two-piece you sent us.
Yeah, we actually spent last night watching another two-piece on the television. They're very good. I'm not going to tell you their name because...
No, because we lose a load of our...
You won't listen to us, but they were very good. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And their name shall not be said.
In the words of Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, Anthony, I did a quick Google. It was actually Nat King Cole, you're right. And we should know that. That's a sin. When you said autumn leaves, I didn't know it, but I do know a song called Falling Leaves, and I thought that might have been...
See, he's not
the
the
one
only
you were
one
talking
that's
about.
he's not the only one that's had a song called Autumn Leaves. Paolo Nutini had one as well, and there was loads of different lads had songs called Autumn Leaves. They all like the leaves. I'm going to do a Scottish song now, and I'm going to try and do a Scottish song now, another one.
For Norrie and Moira,
Jackie,
sitting out their back garden over there. And
Jackie, just so you don't get a pain in your thumbs requesting that song, it's not one we do. We are looking at it, but we're not going to do it tonight because we don't know it.
you're not the only one who's asked for that song.
Yeah, we're looking at it in a
Rosaline Dunn
minute,
is
but
driving me berserk for it as well.
we haven't got it yet, so bear with us. This is a very, very old Scottish song. You have to bear with me on this one. A lot of you probably won't have heard this one. This is a song called Anarchy Gordon. It's a very old Scottish song from the 1820s, and it's Mary Black did a version of it. If you're ever looking for anything good to look at on YouTube, Mary Black does a great version of it in the Embankment pub, with her husband Declan Sinnott on the guitar, and it's brilliant. But this is a song. It's a Romeo and Juliet tale. It's basically about a young girl who wants to marry her love, and her father won't let her. He wants her to marry the man with the money, and it's the first kind of Romeo and Juliet song, I suppose. But there's a load of words in it, so I'm going to try and do it from memory. I haven't played it in years. Bear with me. I'll do it for Norrie and Moira. Our king is bonny, and there lies my love. My heart it lies on him, and will not remove. It will not remove for all that I have done, and I never will forget me love. Anarchy, for Anarchy Gordon, he's bonny and he's rough. He'd entice any woman that ever he saw. He'd entice any woman, and so he has done me, and I never will forget me love. Anarchy, Jeannie. Down came her father, and he's standing by the door, saying, Jeannie, you're trying the tricks of a whore. You care nothing for a man who cares so very much for thee. You must marry Lord Sultan and leave Anarchy, for Anarchy Gordon, he's barely but a man, and although he may be pretty, but where are his lands? Oh, the Sultan's lands are broad, and his towers they run high. You must marry Lord Sultan and leave Anarchy. With Anarchy Gordon, I'd beg for my bread, and before I marry the Sultan, it's gold to my head, with gold to my head and gowns fringed to the knee. But I son or a daughter, I will never bow my knee, and I'll die if I don't get me love and a key. Jeannie was married, and from church she was brought home, and when she and her maiden so merry should have been, when she and her maiden so merry should have been, Jeannie went into her chamber, she cries, oh the Lord, come to bed now, Jeannie, my honey and my sweet, for to style you my mistress it would be so sweet. Be it mistress or Jeannie, it's all the same to me. Oh, but in your bed, Lord Sultan, I never will lie. Saying you that are her maiden, go loosen up her gown. But she fell down to the floor, so close down by his knee, saying, Father, look, I'm dying for me love and a key. The day Jeannie married was the day that Jeannie died, and the day that young Anarchy came home on the tide, and down came her maidens all wringing up their hands, saying, oh, it's been so long, you've spent so long on the sand, oh, so long out on that sand, so long out on that flood. They have married your Jeannie, and now she lies dead. You that are her maidens, come take me by the hand and take me to the chamber that me love she lies in. And he's kissed her cold lips till his heart has turned to stone, and he's died in the chamber that is love she lies in. I know that's a completely, thank you out there for clapping, even though you were probably saying, what the fuck is this? I know it's a completely different song. It's not a song you hear very often. It's one of my favourite ballads, which is, it's not really a ballad, it's a Scottish song that we robbed and turned into a ballad, the way we did with so many others. But yeah, it's a nice song. It's lovely. I dedicate it to Norrie and Moira. It's a very old Scottish tune.
Did you just know that, Christians? Let us know.
And Michael McInerney came along and said, you don't hear many people doing it. That's because there's 4 million words in it, Mick. That's why nobody does it. You have to try and remember. Anytime I sing that, I always kill her before she got married. So that you have to get them in the right order.
Maura, let us know if you've ever heard of that song before. It'd be interesting to see, do they know it being from Scotland? I'll have to get a question for this one that I might do now, or maybe later.
I just want to say hello to Mick Grace as well. Mick was on there earlier on. I saw him out in his canoe today. You have a grand,
oh yes, I seen it.
He's a grand pair of legs, hasn't he?
I didn't really.
He's a grand pair of legs. I just
flicked through them and said, "Oh, they're out in the river, lovely."
Mick Grace, a lovely pair of legs. Now, in fairness, Mary Black covered it. Norrie, Bobby knew it. Yeah, Bobby would know it. Mary Black covered it, and Sinead O'Connor did a version, and basically all the Irish people robbed it and turned it into our own. But if you look at the original lyrics, it's real old Scots English. You won't even be able to read it. Well, we won't. Yeah, it's one of them songs.
Will we try this one now?
What one? Yeah. That's not the key video, is it?
Up one.
Okay.
Who asked for it now? Wait, I just get her name. I forgot about this one. This was a request we got in a couple of weeks ago, and we start doing it. Jackie Tobin. Jackie Tobin just asked me would I do this one, and I said, no, be God, now I'll go and find the lyrics for that. I'll give it a lash. Now, do you know it, or am I wasting my time
you
here?
could be wasting your time. Hold on, give me a minute and I'll tell them all about...
I want to tell them all about the bottom right corner of their screen. Yes, I told you all earlier on, and I'll just say it once more maybe for anyone who only joined us. So basically that girl there, that beautiful girl down the bottom, is a girl called Chloe. Chloe was diagnosed when she was 20 weeks pregnant on her firstborn child with a brain tumour, and it had to be operated on in the middle of her pregnancy out in Beaumont. And they operated and they were able to remove the majority of it, but not all. So she went on to have her baby 6 weeks premature. His name is Sam, and he's doing well. And since his birth and everything else, she 2 weeks later had to go and have chemo and radiation to try and shrink the tumour. The tumour didn't go so well for her while she was in hospital getting the chemo. She contacted COVID-19, so that was another setback for her. So she's not doing too well at all, and our two pals are trying to raise a few bob for her family. They're down in the beautiful place of Graignamanagh, and on the 13th of June, her two pals that are setting up this GoFundMe page are shaving their heads. So that's what you're donating towards. Her name is Chloe, and her husband Ian, and her little son Sam. And we'd love you to help out tonight if you can. Please, Moshe de Hulle. Good.
I think I'm alright.
You think? This could be a fucking disaster, folks. When he's not sure like this could be just a disaster. But we're going to give it a bash. We did this only a couple of weeks ago. I'm surprised you can't remember.
Done a lot of songs in the last few weeks, in fairness.
I know. I look at the lyrics on this, so you'll have to leave them like that.
Okay.
I'd say Jackie Tobin was looking for this. It's a Cyndi Lauper song. We're going to give it a lash.
Lauper or Lauper?
I don't know. Cyndi Lauper, I call her.
Thanks. Hello, Anya. How are you? Thanks a million.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick, and I think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after, sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, go slow, and I fall behind. I fall behind the second-hand unwind. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Oh, time after time. Time after time.
Thanks, Gar.
Thank you, Gary and Linda. And thank you, everybody else who might be clapping there and sending us roses and all on Facebook. Thank you.
Mick Gray said he's the finest pair of legs this side of Mississippi. You're dead right. Never seen nothing like them. Nearly fell out of my own canoe. Now,
Do you know what you should do? You should do 6 o'clock already for Mick Gray's use. Mick has asked us to do this song, and we said we'll give it a lash because we always do it for me. He loves this one. But we're going to get Jay to sing it tonight for a change. Isn't that nice?
just being that we're flirting with each other and all, Mick.
Yeah.
Six o'clock already, I was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentina by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. That's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. Have to catch the early train, gotta be at work by 9. If I had an airplane, I still wouldn't make it on time. 'Cause it takes me so long just to figure out what I'm gonna wear. You can blame it on the train, but the bus is already there. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. That's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. All of my nights, why did my lover have to figure last night to get down? Doesn't matter that I have to keep the both of us employments now. She tells me in a bedroom, boy,
Mick has a lovely pair of legs.
it's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. That's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. That's my Monday.
Just another manic Monday.
Gary and Linda, if it's only you who's are off the hook, don't be worrying about clapping. Let you away with it. I know you live. Now, thanks a mil. Right.
I want to do this song next. And I wanted to have a little backstory to it, but I couldn't quite remember the girl's name. Alice Walker was her name.
What song?
I'm going to this one here now.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the story of this?
I do.
With the week that's been in it with George Floyd and all that.
She was told to get off the bus. And she wouldn't.
Yes, she wrote The Colour Purple. I didn't know that.
She did.
This next song, Katrina Dunleavy asked us to do it. And with the week that's been in it over in Minneapolis rather. And the news they hit everyone on Monday or Tuesday, I think it was for us, of the death of George Floyd, an innocent black man who was murdered by a white
scumbag
copper. Yeah. And this song kind of became an anthem.
Yeah, for
it was against mutilation, genital mutilation. Alice Walker, who wrote The Colour Purple. Again, she's a socialist and an activist and all that for black rights. So this is a very apt song for the current affairs at the moment, I think.
About the girl that got off the bus, no?
I don't think so. I'm after doing a quick little search there. And
don't know about that.
Well, what's your story?
It was a young black girl who was asked to get off a bus and she wouldn't, and they came and arrested her during segregation times, and Labby Sifry wrote the song based on that she wouldn't get off the bus.
Well, maybe so, but there's some connection there to Alice Walker, who wrote The Colour Purple, another great bloody film. Anyway, we're going to do this one especially for Katrina Dunleavy.
Not yet, we're not.
What's the problem?
Oh, tuning. With the door open and the wind is blowing in on top of the guitar and knocking it all out of tune.
Yeah, so this is a song written by Labby Sifry.
So I'll just grab me a bit. Rosa Parks. Am I right on that story, Noel? I think I'm right about that. Rosa Parks was her name. You're dead right. I think that's the young one that wouldn't get off the bus. And the song was written primarily about that. There might be more to it as well, but that's the story I heard about it.
Okay, well, look, it doesn't really matter who it was about. Tonight I am dedicating it to the Floyd family over there in Houston, Texas, and all the people who are fighting for justice in Minneapolis.
Are they from Texas, yeah?
He was from Houston, Texas, yeah. His family are still there. The taller I become, the further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can't deny me, you can't decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside You let it come tumbling, deny my place in time. You squandered wealth that's mine. A light will shine so brightly it will blind you, because there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. Thought that my pride was gone, oh no. There's something inside so strong, oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist you're just not good enough, well, we know better. Just look them in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway, because there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. Thought that my pride was gone, oh no. Something inside so strong, oh, something inside so strong, oh, something inside so strong, oh, something inside so strong.
Thanks, lads.
Yes. Great old song, something inside.
Yeah, good song.
Are you lighting a fire out there, neighbours? It's bloody freezing. We've the door open, as I say, and the breeze is coming in now. It'll skin you.
You want to grab me a beer now?
I did. It's right there in front of you, look.
You're a grand wife.
Now, I'm missing a load of comments. I haven't got the phone on my hand. When I don't have the phone, I miss a load of comments. Right, what have you got for us?
Yeah, so we'll dedicate that to everyone in Minneapolis and all the protesters that are out there trying to get their voice heard. Fair play to them. I hope they keep causing a fucking shitstorm.
Till justice is served. What are you feeling?
I'd like to try that one.
Which one?
Closing time. You know when you hear it.
Right, Jay wants to try a new song. He's very confident tonight. In
No,
fairness to him.
no. I've heard loads of songs on the radio the last couple of days, and I keep saying to myself, I should be singing that. So I'm going to try a couple of new ones. We didn't have an awful lot of requests to get through tonight, and there's a couple that we're still working on. So Norrie, we're not forgetting you either. We're working on Dignity as well. It's just not a song I'm overly familiar with, so I'm trying to get used to it before I try and make a stab at it. I don't even know what key I'm going to do this in. I think it's up around here.
Semi-sonic. I never even heard of them.
Yeah, you will. You know this song. I guarantee you know this song. So this is a song. It's called Closing Time. It's about last orders at the bar, but it's actually not. If you look, there's a great video on YouTube of Dan Wilson, the guy that wrote it. He also wrote Someone Like You for Adele. He's a great songwriter. But he wrote this song about his first child being born. And he said he didn't want it to make it this cheesy, my firstborn child that nobody would listen to. So he wrote it about the child physically being born, sounding like somebody leaving. Basically a child leaving the womb, like somebody leaving the pub. That's the way he wrote the song. And it's quite funny and quite witty. But you'll all know it. It's a great song. I heard it on the radio today. I said to myself, God, I haven't heard this in a while. Song called Closing Time by Semisonic. Closing time, open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time, turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time, you don't have to go home, but you can stay here. I know I wanna take me home. I know I wanna take me home. I know I wanna take me home, take me home. Closing time, time for you to go out to the places where you will be from. Closing time, this room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. So gather up your jackets, make way to the exits. I hope you found a friend. Closing time, every new beginning comes from some other beginning. Yeah. I know I want to take me home. I know I want to take me home. I know I want to take me home, take me home. I know I wanna take me home. I know I wanna take me home. I know I wanna take me home, take me home. Closing time, time for you to go out to the places where you will be from. Closing time, this room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. I know I wanna take me home. I know I wanna take me home. I know I wanna take me home, take me home. Take me home. Now do you know it?
Yes, I do. And I remember you telling me the story. We were
Yeah,
actually
it's a great-
driving to... I'll tell you where we were going. We were going to Paula and Fergie's wedding in
Yeah.
a Thai, and that song came on the radio, and you explained every lyric to me.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's there's a video of him on YouTube, the guy that wrote the song, and he goes back to his college and he explains. It's kind of a seminar on how to write a great song, and he explains this is not really a great song. This was a song about my firstborn coming into the world, and he didn't want to make it into a cheesy firstborn song, so he put a bit of a twist to it. It's very, very funny, and he explains the lyric as he goes through it. He explains what was going through his head at the time of writing it. It's worth a look.
And I got every minute of that.
You did,
in
yeah.
the car,
Lucky you.
going down to a
Look
Thai.
up Dan Wilson singing Closing Time. You won't regret it. It's funny. Now loads of comments coming in here.
Loads of requests coming in.
Yeah.
At this stage, folks, 10:30. We'll probably do them next Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see. We have a few. Anya was looking for Purple Rain. We have Purple Rain on
It's on the list, yeah.
That's on the barbecue, Anya. Next week is Anya's wedding anniversary, so we'll have a bit of crack that night. That was a good old weekend, wasn't it?
Oh, it was great.
Anya and Mick's wedding. I don't think I've ever been as drunk.
What a bender.
Yeah.
18 Baileys
Didn't even have a chance to sober up. On the Sunday evening.
Can't even remember the gig.
On the Sunday evening when we were supposed to be driving home. Was the wedding the wedding was on the Saturday?
Saturday. Got married on the Saturday, and then the Sunday we did the
So
day
we came down.
after.
We went to Greg Manor on Friday and went on the piss and did a gig. And
No, we went down the Saturday morning. We came home late Sunday night.
That's right, yeah. And on Sunday night when we were supposed to go home, we just decided we'd go on the tear instead.
And it was fucking great.
Yeah. Heavy weekend. Mick Bourne is in his kitchen. He says hello to you.
Hello, Mick. Mick and Lisa. The lads are probably there as well. Hello. Yeah, will we try this one, Jam?
Yeah, okay.
I like this song.
She does. She likes this one.
I like this one. We got a couple of people asking for a Pink song and a couple of people asking for Chris Stapleton. So instead of doing 2 songs, we'll just give you their new duet that I love singing. Not that I love singing, I just love this song. That's what it is, I think. This is a song called Love Me Anyway. Even if you see my scars, even if I break your heart, if we're a million miles apart, do you think you'd walk away? If I get lost in all the noise, even if I lose my voice, flirt with all the other boys, what would you say? Could you? Could you love me anyway? Is it for better or for worse? Or am I just your good time girl? Can you still hold me when it hurts? Or would you walk away? Even if I scandalize you, put you down, criticize you, tell a million lies about you, what would you say? Could you? Could you? Could you? Could you love me anyway? Could you? Could you? Could you?
with Pink and Chris Stapleton. Thank you. Good song. Anything that Chris Stapleton is on is good.
I don't know who might have joined us last night for our watch party for Ryan McMullen. If you didn't, you missed out.
Yeah, Norrie was on. Norrie
was on and Moira was on, yeah.
Is Aisling Gaynor still on? Wait and see. What else is on that? What's on that one there? Yeah,
Aisling Gaynor is on, yes. She was a second ago anyway.
I heard Eamon Lawler doing this song earlier on, and I had it lined up to do tonight, so I'm going to do my version of it. Just because the summer is nearly here and everyone's out in the sun and whatever. This is a song called Will You Go Lassie Go? And another old Irish one. Probably not. We probably robbed that one as well. Go Lassie Go.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love about beyond your and on it I will paint all the flowers of the mountain. Where you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to the wild mountain pine, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain pine grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll Triple wild mountain pine all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together. Triple wild mountain pine all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Thank you. We've great neighbours all the same.
That was lovely.
Yeah, the Clancy's and Tommy Makem. Go, lassie, go.
The Clancy brothers. Right. Now,
Actually, now, when you say it like that, the Clancy brothers, they were like the original Peaky Blinders in their flat caps and same outfits. Yeah, that's my version. It's a little bit weird. I know it's a bit slow and strange, but I hope
you
it's all
normally
right.
do it a lot slower.
Do I?
Yeah, a lot slower.
I
Like you
haven't played
never
it.
strum it.
I haven't played it in a while.
Still love you.
An old Irish man in Cornwall. You're very welcome along, Joe.
Hello, Joe. Joe Barr.
What are you at?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm at now. I don't know. I might do this one now.
All right. You might you?
I might, yeah. or, yeah. And don't forget Granny's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. Okay. We get so many requests for this next song. We're doing it from the time we kind of met. This is probably the first one that we start singing together. And it means a lot to us, and it has hidden kind of meaning as well for both of us as well. And we love singing it, and it was this week requested by Crystal Daly and Sean Boost. And John McGrain is on there, so I take it Sean is also watching, so we'll give it a lash.
Can you go
Do
that
I
way a
need
bit?
to get a guitar for this one?
No, but can you go that way a bit? Now we're sucking eggs. I have to move over a bit. So I won't do the twiddle with them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to get my guitar? No.
No, okay. Right.
I don't know. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only want one time to see your life on. I only wanna see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
friend. Yeah. Maybe I can never steal you from another. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you bathing in the purple rain.
Honey, I know, time to change. Tell me reach out for something new. That means you too. Oh, you say you wanna lead her, but you can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close on. Let me guide you to the purple rain.
Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you underneath the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you underneath the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you underneath the purple rain. 3, 4.
There
Thanks
you
a million.
go. Purple rain. Thanks, Mick. Thanks, Aisling Gaynor. Ah, yes.
We didn't do the fancy bits tonight because we've only one guitar. We need 2 guitars to do the fancy bits, but so be
We
it.
sang the fancy bits instead of...
We sang them instead of playing them, yeah. That's why I got you to move over to do the fancy bits, and then we didn't have to do them at
Yeah.
all.
Ah, sure, look.
I rearranged the whole place here to do the fancy bits, and then Eva said, I'm not taking out my guitar. Ah, well.
Not in humour tonight. Not in humour. Right. We'll have to start wrapping it up now. The next couple, I think. The time flies all the same. Doesn't it? 2 hours. Flies in.
Right, what are we doing?
The last couple of songs now. We had a couple of people
not doing it.
I have a list here of songs and I'm saying, okay, do that one now next. No, I'm not doing that one. So I'm sorry for any of you that aren't getting your songs tonight. It's Jay's fault.
I'm being fussy. Couple of people were looking for a Bruce Springsteen song. I know Mick Grace would be delighted with Life. This is not one that it's not a very popular Bruce Springsteen song. But I heard it a few years ago and I liked the ring of it. So this is a song called Atlantic City, or my version of it, which is not going to be very good, but we'll try it. Well, they blew up the chicken man in Philly last night, and they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. Now there's trouble busting them from out of state, and the DA can get no relief. There's gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling commission's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Baby, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies one day comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Ooh. Try to put my money away, but I got debts and no understand can pay. So I drew what I could from that Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets for that old city bus. Baby, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. And meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Ooh. 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 Now love me dying, love me maybe cold, but with you forever I stay. We're going out where the sand's starting to go. Put on your stockings, babe, the night's getting cold. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. And meet me tonight in Atlantic City. And meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, a little bit of the boss, Bruce Springsteen.
I never heard that one before.
Tell you a story about that song. I'm not a major Bruce Springsteen fan, and a few years ago, Ed Sheeran did a cover of that on the BBC's Live Lounge, and I said, that's a fucking brilliant song. And I started listening to Bruce Springsteen after that, so I know he gets a lot of stick, Ed Sheeran, for writing cheesy love songs, but he introduces people to different styles of music, in fairness to him.
True.
Mick Grace didn't even know I knew that song, I'd say. But yeah, there's a third verse there, Mick. I can't remember it right now. But I'll do it for you again.
Lovely.
Probably in Greg the Man full of drink, and I won't be able to remember it then either, but so be it. But yeah, Mick, you that's a Bruce Springsteen fan, you should listen to that cover version. Ed Sheeran does a very good version of that song. Yeah, I just don't know what. really appropriate.
Well, thanks for sticking along for the last 2 hours. If you're sitting out in your back garden, it's cold now, so fair play to you. Thanks for
Are you doing one now? No.
grimming the cold. Yes, I might do this one here. Somebody asked for this. Oh, it's Phil. No, maybe I won't. I know she's not here, so. We are back again next Saturday. Usual time, usual place, 9 o'clock. Don't forget, we do have the link there on this feed if you want to donate to that girl, Chloe. Her 2 pals are shaving their head on the 13th of June, and the money is going towards Chloe and her family for a very good cause. You going to try this one?
I might. Don't say that yet now, just in case. I might. Great song.
So yeah, the usual goes. We hit over the 1,000 likes mark this week. I was delighted with life. We had a little party here during the week when we hit over the 1,000 because every time we hit milestones, I think 1,000 was one of the milestones. Facebook put these milestones, and every time you hit that figure, you go into like a new category of listings on Facebook and featured in different places and stuff. So the more likes we get, the better it will be for us. So if you can keep on continuing to invite your friends and liking our different streams and feeds and photos and everything else, that would be much appreciated. Jay can't decide now if he's doing. Can you smell that?
I don't know.
It's the smell of a fire pit out there.
I don't know whether to try this song or not. I might try it. I'm going to have to read it from start to finish because I'm not familiar with it at all, but I'll give it a go and see. Somebody requested this. Who requested this?
Francis Barrow.
Right, we'll do this one for Francis Barrow.
Tony Francis is on tonight.
The last song Francis Barrow requested, I fucking butchered. So
that's right.
Yeah, it's quite possible I might butcher this one as well. Remains to be seen.
Hey Jude. For anyone who needs reminding.
Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hill, sketch the trees and the daffodil, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you try to say to me and how you suffered for your sanity. How you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night. Flaming flowers that brightly blaze. Swirling clouds in violet haze. Reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue. Colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain. Weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you try to say to me and how you suffered for your sanity. How you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. For they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. starry, starry night. Portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you met. The ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn and bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Thank you. Wasn't too bad.
I don't know that song from Adam, so I don't
It was
know.
all right.
If it
That was a
good,
Don
bad, or
McLean
indifferent,
song.
but it sounded good to me.
Don McLean wrote some beautiful songs, then he went fucking mad and tried to shoot his wife, but he wrote some great songs before that.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't be blamed for trying to shoot his wife.
Cats in the Cradle, didn't he write that one?
No.
No.
Don't know who did, but it wasn't him.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. It was
It was
Henry.
Cat Stevens, was it?
No, it was Henry or Harry or I don't know.
Getting lovely compliments there, folks. Thanks a million. We're going to have to wrap it up with the next song, though, I think, because it's just 11. Yes, that's a very good point, Caroline. If you can't donate to Cut for Chloe, the GoFundMe page that we've posted there, you might just do me a favour and share it on your own page and encourage others too. That would be great.
What do we do, one or two? Are you doing that one? Did you say you were going to do that one? No?
He's not here. Oh.
You want to pick Granny and then you finish or something?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. What one are you going to do?
I do the same song for her all the time. Doesn't get something different. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do for her. My beautiful grandmother turns 85 on Wednesday. 85 years of age. And we were talking earlier on about Dermot Brown, who we lost 4 years ago. Dermot Brown built my grandparents' fireplace on his way home from work one night, which I'm a firm believer is part of the reason that the two of my grandparents are now 85 and in relatively good health. So I'm going to do a song for me granny. She's a big Daniel O'Donnell fan, so this is one that Daniel O'Donnell made famous. It's a song called Married from Dunlow. Oh, then fare thee well, sweet Donegal, the roses and guido. I'm crossing the great ocean where the foamy billows flow. It breaks my heart from you to part, where we spend many a happy day. Fare thee well to kind relations. I'm bound for America. Oh, now Mary, oh, my heart's delight, my one and my only care. tell my darling girl, shall I return again? And I wish I was in sweet and low and seated on the grass by my side, a bottle of wine, and on my knee my last. I call for the liquor of the best, and I pay just before I go. Then I'd hold my Mary in my arms in the town of sweet Dublin. Yes, I'd hold my Mary in my arms in the town of sweet Dublin. Lovely.
Especially for Granny Hick. Happy birthday.
Yeah, we Daniel, happy birthday, Granny. We love you. 85 and still
Still kicking it.
bright as a button.
Yeah. Rocking it, rather. Rocking it. Right, we'll do one more and then we shall bid you all good night. As my bed is calling.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
You pick. You're up. I'm laughing, by the way. In the middle of that song, somebody said that Cat Stevens wrote Cats in the Cradle, and Aoife turned to me and said, I'm right. You weren't right. You thought it was Don McLean.
No. Then I said, actually, no, I think it was Cat Stevens. And you said, no, it wasn't him either.
You still weren't right.
I was right. I doubted myself on Don McLean. Don McLean was American Pie, am I right?
Right.
Yeah, and Cat Stevens was Cats in the Cradle.
I think that might.
He was a weirdo, Cat
You
Stevens.
might have guessed that.
He turned weird. He went rogue.
He didn't go right. He turned
He-
Muslim.
You know, he didn't. He became a recluse. He didn't leave his house. Just became a recluse.
If I had all his money, I wouldn't leave my house either.
Like no one knew if he was alive or dead or nothing.
It's a great way to be. What are we doing? Oh, you don't need your guitar for that. Just do it without it. You wouldn't do it for Purple Rain.
There's a lot of playing in Purple Rain. There's not so much in Zombie. Yes, folks, you heard it here. We're going to do Zombie and we're going to leave it there. Catherine Dunleavy was looking for this, and my little pal Jack and Adam Curran. They always stay up just to hear us singing this and be raging when we don't do it, so we'll do it tonight.
Chloe, don't be getting in the middle of
Thank
a
you,
domestic.
Chloe.
You don't want
Thank
to
you,
do that.
Chloe. Yeah. He's just raging because he didn't get it. We get this all the time, these music trivia questions, and whoever gets there first, it's like, gets a medal. That's one of these moments. Another head hangs lowly
Eva's choking here.
I'm actually choking on whatever is burning out there. You can smell a fire pit coming in. And it caught me there in the back of my throat. So sorry about that. Folks, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I know it was a little bit longer than normal. So thank you so much. Don't forget to donate if you have a few pounds to our GoFundMe. It's on the pin there. On the thing. We'll also put it on at the end of the gig. We'll put it on our page as well. So you can go and have a look there.
We'll see you next Saturday. We'll see you next Saturday, more requests. So look after each other.
Thanks so much. Good night. God bless.
See you later.